Good morning, race fans. Right, this is this week's race C at Suzuka in the Group 2, and the OP car seems to be the Honda NSX. So I've come into this race, and starting first is Kimi Velocini, who's got obviously a bit of a reputation for being a turd, should we say. He just likes to ruin other people's races, and I think he just likes to ruin other people's races. But I started in 5th. I'm here after pitting in 4th on maybe lap. Don't know how to get the lap information. Probably lap 9 of 11. So I'm doing well. I'm consistent. Kimi's in 1st, and what we're going to see shortly is he's going to start backing up the front group, which he's leading, and slowing it down to the point where Juku takes me on the inside, and then it all just goes a bit shite. So I'll press play and we'll have a look. So there I am. He's got a gap. He's got a half-second gap. So there's no need for him to slow down, but obviously he just gets his enjoyment out of messing people's races up, which is a bit frustrating. So I think it's on this lap, as we come out of the right-hander now, the double right-hander, which I don't know the name of, and then start going into the S's. If I'm right, he just starts to slow down, and then we all sort of back up into him. Yeah, so he's just started doing it now there, sort of jinking across the track. Now he's trying to push somebody off, which it looks like he has pushed somebody off. Maybe not. I've ended up there in 5th with undertaking me. Yeah, and he's just literally causing havoc for people. So he's been punted there once, and you think that's... I ended up coming off worse there, which is frustrating because I was doing really well. But managed to get back going. So I'm thinking, look in my rearview mirror, I'm thinking, this fucker's taking me out here. So he's tried to, obviously, and I'm not, I'm concentrating more on him than sort of racing, because I didn't want to have my race ruined. I don't want to spend 15 minutes of your life and then end up with nothing from it. But you've missed it now, but he's cut across the track and come out in front of me, so he's totally cut that left-hander at Spoons and come out in front, admittedly with the 2.5 second penalty, which he doesn't serve on this lap, I don't think. So what you're going to see is, it's not often I come out on top with things like this, because my racecraft admittedly isn't the best. It's something I've got to learn. But he's just backing up again, and I'm there trying to stay on the track, trying not to get swallowed up by the people behind. But I think you might like this over the next quarter of a lap, and he really does try and shove me off the track here. I get a bit of a run on him. I've managed to just get side by side, but he's trying to push me off, and I was almost off. But I've come back on, pit manoeuvre, and I've got the better of him, and I've got a bit of a gap. Obviously there my first thoughts are he's just going to come back and wipe me out at sort of the next hairpin. But I've got enough of a gap, really. Bit of a shame because I'm down from 4th to 7th. Officer Doofy in front's got a 1.5 second penalty, so I may as well just stay away from him because I'm going to pick that place up anyway. And the main thing on my mind now was just sort of staying far enough in front of Kimi for it not to cause me any further issues. When I say it, I'm describing him, because I think he is, I don't know what he is, I don't know whether he's a kid, you know, whether he's a 40-year-old virgin or whatever. I don't know what he is, apart from I do know that he's a bit of a skid mark. A skid mark on a pair of well-used, unwashed underpants. Y fronts even. That's the old Kimi Velocini. And that's the last lap, and I'm happy with 5th. I started 5th, I ended 5th. It could have been an awful lot worse, that. My SR stayed where it was, which I was glad of, because there was quite a bit of contact. And I just think there should be... I couldn't find anywhere to report that race, but people should be looking at this, and he should just be put in a group with the 12 to 15-year-olds who just want to do shit races and cause each other problems, and leave the rest of us, the adults, who want to try and do better and increase our DR. You know, I'm currently trying to get from B to A, and I'm almost there. But that sort of race is something, you know, I've gained DR, I'm buzzing. But that sort of race is something that could have cocked me up big time, and it just puts you in a bad mood. Yeah, it's only a game. Yeah, some of us take it way too seriously, but we enjoy it, you know. And it's like I've always said, the game is a game, but the competition is real. You know, so I go on to New Daily Races, and I'll have a look at things like, you know, I'll go in and I'll see on my friends list what times they've done, and then I'll try and beat the times because I like the competition. So go into the ranking, and I see that, you know, as usual, I'm in front of Aid, and that's not usual for me to be behind Viper, but the people up in front I expect, you know, I've got Jack Colby, who's nearly 1.9 seconds quicker than me, and I feel like I'm doing a quick lap. And then, as usual, Susie Q at the top of my friends list. She's just very quick. So if you look at the global ranking, Susie Q's 1:47, call it 6. Best time in the world, 1:46.7. So Susie Q is 0.9 of a second behind the top time in the world. And to be fair, I know it's only Monday morning, but I'm not doing bad there, I suppose, at top 707 in the world, which will get worse during the day, but, you know, whatever makes you happy. So that's it for this video. Only a short one, but it's nice to come on top when you're racing against somebody like Kimi the Skidmark Velocini. Yeah, probably one of the biggest skid marks on the face of the earth. So anyway, rant over. I'll get on with trying to increase my DR, and on my way to getting my A rating. Currently, where is it? So there's not much between the B and the A, but it seems to be, you know, tantalisingly close, and then it'll drop down a little bit, and then it's almost there. I'm just getting frustrated that it seems to be never ending, the pursuit for the A. But If it was very easy, everybody'd be doing it, wouldn't they? Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Until the next one, adios, arrivederci, ta-ra for a bit.